Hey everybody, this is Darth here, and just real quick, we need to have a chat. We need to talk. I'm doing this basically, I don't know if you will or approve or not of some of the decisions that I've made. And honestly, like, this is the way that I'm going. Let me explain the problem to you, then probably you'll understand why things are going to happen the way that they are. I've had an issue in my world. It's an issue that I've kind of noticed the past few days. And in fact, it's kind of scared me. I've seen some flashes of weird things. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Whenever the mod pack that I'm using, the Direwolf20 mod pack, whenever the Biomes of Plenty mod was updated to the newest version, it changed like the way Biomes of Plenty run, the way it communicates in Feed the Beast, and changes the way it communicates with the game and all that. A bunch of other things changed as well with Biomes of Plenty. So basically what had happened is any world that you render or any world that you start before that update, and then after that update, when if you have this world that's pre-existing before then the update happened, there's a high probability maybe that you could have this exact same problem that I had here. And basically what happens is whenever you load the seed, the biomes and everything will completely reset and completely change. So this is a Jade Cliff biome, but if you look right here, this is a swampland biome right down here. So the problem that I have is this chunk reset. And so whenever it resets, it doesn't reset as a Jade Cliff biome, it resets as a swampland biome. This is very, very problematic because anytime I have a problem with a chunk and a chunk resets, guess what? This is going to happen. I've noticed this happening once or twice. I would be playing my game and then all of a sudden I would stumble across a chunk that, I thought was corrupted. And it's not a corrupted chunk. Like, I mean, it's operating the way it should. But you see, Swampland's a very, very low elevation thing, and Jade Cliffs is a very high elevation, so the reset really screws up my area. The things that I built will no longer be existing as this changes. Now, whenever this first happened and I first noticed it, it was only one chunk, and it was just this middle chunk right here. So it's even spread into more chunks. I think it's 3 chunks now, 3 chunks long. And actually, whenever I opened the world, there was one chunk over here that was like that, and then there's another big chunk on that way that is reset like this. So let me talk to you about what I have done. In order to do that, we're going to let's see, go to the Nether real quick. Boopity boop. Hey pig, you're fat. Let's go to the Nether. It's so good. Let's go to the Nether like I knew you would. Alright, into the Nether we go. Okay, gotta make sure everything here, everything here is still going. Alright, well, let's head back to my base. Sorry about that, just had to make sure everything in there was working and everything looked good. So yeah, so kind of had to talk to you about a decision that I made. Decision to... What the heck is all this? Alright, let me explain. Everything was corrupted, right? Pretty much. So anytime I have an issue that's going to come up, this same problem is going to pop up. So what I did was I started a new world, and I used MC Edit to transfer my base and most of my stuff to this new world. I sought out a nice Jade Cliffs biome and looked at it and went through, as you could see, my ME system still up and going. My energy system is up and going and working, and go in through here and we'll check my workroom. Workroom's up. My crafting terminal is up and got just about everything. I mean, honestly, everything that was in the house transferred over pretty much, except for this. This did not transfer over. Using MC Edit, you got to choose how far you're going to go, and I didn't go back this far. So my Tinker's Construct room needs a little bit more work to get to back to where it was. So going to be working on that off camera. You look here, I intentionally put this inside of a cave, just instead of having like the waterfall flowing through in the background. There, I couldn't find a waterfall, so I just kept in this beautiful little pool back here. Probably can do something with it to make that area look a little nicer. I did expand with item ducts and barrels, all the different items, but if you look, everything that I have are just the saplings that were in the chest out here, in here, so to say. Pretty much all the saplings that I had and things like that, they came from inside, so it's not like I spawned all this stuff in. I did, in creative mode, add the things that I had. I didn't add as much as I had in the other world, because I had like 42 stacks of rubber wood and rubber. I didn't add all of that, just add some of it. There's my inner pearls over here. Got that going. Down here I had to move because of this new thing. I moved my animal pins down here, and it's here and it's going. Here is my spawner. Spawner is here and it's going. It's going to be doing the job. And there's the my tank for the essence, mob essence. Let's see. Got that up and going. Here's my igneous extruder, making the goodies, obsidian. Here's my lava tank, big fat tank of lava that's powering everything in there. So as you can see, I did the best I could to transfer everything over. I want to be upfront and honest. I didn't spawn anything in that I didn't have. You can see, that's my portal gun. These are the shovels and everything that I had. The bad thing is, it's like this. The pickaxe is a little worn down. I'm not going to be anal enough and go wear that pickaxe out a little bit. So this is what I decided to do, is just move everything to a new world, as opposing to have to start all over again. So for everything, it's as it was in my everything as it was in my old world, just moved over here. These are decorated just as they were. I think they're a little bit smaller. My slaughterhouse and killing pins, it's a little smaller, except for this, it's the same size. Little smaller than it was in my old world. This is the exact same size. It may be one higher because I raised this up. I did do something different here. I made ladders to go down. That way I can change. 'Cause it's like I got the Enderman, I can change what I want. So say, I'm going to capture a blaze and a zombie pigman, just capture a creeper. That way I can get the mob drops from all that. So this is the talk. I hate that this happened. I really do. But I think it's for the best, opposed to having these problems come up here in the future. Solved it by starting a new world. Biomes Plenty is working and working well. So now in Chunks Reload, it's going to reload in the biome that we're in right now, as opposed to where it was in the mismatched biome. So hopefully, if this happens to you, or you see that you could possibly have this exact same problem, you have any questions about how I did all this, just let me know. I should put a link to the program MC Edit in the description here. That way, if this does happen to you and you want to start a new world, you can start a new world and transfer your base over like I did. It's a little clunky to figure out how to use, but it worked great. Like I said, everything transferred over as far as what was in my chests and the things that I had. So, I mean, here's my ore chest, everything. I didn't cheat any of this in. This is what I had. All this stuff, didn't cheat any of it in. This is what I had. I did have to cheat in the back of my coke oven. I'm gonna have to rework on getting that set up as well, just because it got cut off right here through the back. Gonna have to figure out what to do about my branch mine, because it's gone. Then I'm gonna have to work on my Tinker's Construct room just to get it set up looking well as well. Yeah, so that's the crummy problem, but I think it's a good solution. I think everything worked out okay. Oh yeah, let me show you. In the Nether, everything's set up just like it was in the old world. I used glass here on the bottom, but we're here in the Nether. Here's my chunk loader. Here's my ender tank and the pumping lava. And believe it or not, it spawned right into a Nether fortress. Yay, awesome. So very, very cool. I've got this awesome little Nether fortress to mess around with. Alright, so that's the talk. And I hope, yeah, like I said, I hope if this is a problem that you have, I hope I can help you find a solution to it, as opposed to just having to start fresh. Which I did not want to do. And this is the third, that would have been like the third time, because I just started my Unleashed series and got 8 episodes. Just had my, filmed my 11th episode, and all this craziness happened. Actually happened as I was gathering things up for my 12th episodes, whenever things got really, really bad. So, yes. Alright, well, this is Darth Tamanus, and hopefully you don't have this problem, but if you do, hopefully you can find a solution to it just like I did. Hopefully your solution won't be this drastic. Make backups. But even the backups that I would have made, the same problem would have come up, just because it's kind of like having two worlds stacked on top of each other, an old world and a new world. And anytime the two get refreshed, you're losing your old world and it's going into the new one. So that's what was happening. And fix the solution. Hopefully we will not have this problem anymore. Alright, so hope you guys are having a great day. Feel free to comment, let me know. Everything should be here from before. Everything's set up just like it was. So I'll be ready to go next episode. Thank you guys. Hope you're having a good one. Bye-bye.